So here we have this matrix set up. We have the securities return. We have the sector average return. We have the ratio between these two returns. But notice we need to do some house cleaning. For December 2022, those two data fields are empty. So there might be missing values or kind of data processing errors in a data set. So sometimes you don't want to include those empty values. So here, because they are all related to December 2022, I would just want to exclude the December of 2022 from the zero. I'm only going to show the months in 2023. So to do that, you can just use the filters we learned before. Okay, here we have the filters on this zero. For now, there's no kind of effective zeros, effective filters. All the data fields are included. All right, they are all included here. So I want to, instead of include all year month, I actually want to just show the months in 2023. So I'm going to use advanced filtering under filter type, show items when the value is greater than 2022 12. Okay, so any value greater than that is going to be the months in 2023. So I'm going to apply this filter, and now you see the months of December 2022 disappears. All right, so next we can construct the gauge. Okay, I'm going to click outside this mirror, and I'm going to click on the gauge button. So now a gauge is going to appear here. So for the gauge, how to define it? So here's the value. You need a data field for the value. You also need a data field for the target value. So the value here for this gauge is going to be our monthly return for this security. So I'm going to drag this average monthly return here. Okay, so say here we're kind of looking at April 2023. The average monthly return is 1.06%. So that's going to be shown in the middle, this number. Okay, and the magnitude is going to be represented by this by the kind of the progress on this gauge. All right, and for the target value, I'm going to drop the sector average monthly return here. Okay, so well, this sector average return is actually negative. Okay, so that's why, because the minimum value shown here is 0 and the maximum is 100%. So this target value actually do not show up in this gauge. But if you hover over this gauge bar, you can see the average monthly return is 1.06% and the sector average monthly return is negative 1.02%. Okay, so information is going to be shown in these two tips. If you click on, say, June 2023, then here this target value is shown by this blue bar here, one single line here, indicating the sector average return of 13.24%. The big number in the middle is the security return, 7.27%, which is indicated by this kind of the shaded, the blue shaded area in this gauge. Okay, so apparently this is not as great as this sector average. There's still a gap between the value of the securities return and the target value, which is the sector average return. Okay, so this is a gauge we just constructed, which compares the average monthly return for the stock and the sector average return for the sector in which the stock belongs to. Next thing, I want to construct another gauge, so I'm going to click outside the existing variables. I'm going to click on the gauge again. So now there's going to be a new gauge. I'm going to locate it here, just besides this previous gauge. Okay. So this new gauge is going to show only this column. the ratio between the security return and the sector average return. So I'm gonna drop this this ratio measure we constructed previously to be the value of this gauge. All right, and I'm gonna shrink this gauge a little bit. Okay, so this shows the ratio between 1 plus the securities monthly return divided by 1 plus the sector average return. So now because the security return is less than the sector average return, this ratio is less than 1. Currently it's 0.95.